Okay, so today I thought I might talk about what I'm doing when I'm looking down at my pads and I have all these numbers to look at. This is a clock face. So all those numbers mean something, and they're able to put me in positions for success with left-hand leads, right-hand leads, left-hand cross-unders, right-hand cross-unders, left-hand crossovers, right-hand crossovers. So a very simple exercise would be to look at the clock face and simply start with the idea that I started with on the solo in the beginning of this video, which is playing at 9-3 and moving through all the numbers slowly, and then tipping your platform up into shafts so they create all the space needed to go under, and then stay low because you have to create all the space needed to stay low to go over. So basically, the lead hand will pick a number, and then the follower hand will go to a number above that to create a shaft to allow it to go under for a cross under. And the reverse of that is it will go to a number below it, in this case the 6, so I can play a crossover and get back easily and stay low. So with that being said, I can take the numbers on the high tom, I can take the numbers on the low tom and do the same thing. So if I want to take 2 hits per drum and left hand lead, cross under left, I would play a 9-3 on the snare, a 5-11 on the high tom, and a 9-3, and I have the low tom with the numbers. I don't know if you can see them, I hope you can, but they're still 1 through 12, but they're at a 45-degree angle because this drum sits at an angle to me, so I don't have its a complete vertical and a complete horizontal to me. It's at a 45-degree angle. So let me get through that simple exercise again. So it's 9-3, left, right, 5-11, left, right, 9-3, left, right on the low tom, and then back. So that gives you space, and I'm sure plenty of ideas on things you could do with the left-hand lead, so you're not, you're not playing crashing cymbals because you get caught here. So you got to crash with the left or the right. You can just keep yourself going, adding that into that position from a 9-3, 5-11, 9-3, 5-11, 9-3, 5-11. Just for those 2 strokes, you can get through. So that's a beautiful way to play. So the other exercise was the figure 8s that I was playing when I was covering all the numbers. I was simply thinking of the figure 8s then. Instead of covering each number gradually, I was just playing a figure 8 as if if you use brushes at all, you'll know that figure 8 feel. I use that figure 8 feel a lot, and it's just making little circles at the end. When I get from 6 to 12 with the right hand, I make a circle, and when I get down from the 9 to the 3, I make a little circle back with my left, so you're circling back. So that would be my figure 8. Once again, I'm shafting on that, and I'm staying low so I can get into my crossovers low, and then my cross unders. And you can set yourself up for any success, any position, by knowing that you could play crossovers on 1 drum. I do that a lot when I'm just playing 4s, so I don't get trapped and have to go, oh, where am I? Or a double here, which is, listen, it works for some people. It doesn't work for what I do. So I'm devising these little crossovers to be played on 2 drums or 1 drum. Very important to be able to get those, to be comfortable. And you'll see this angle. I have a glossary of terms which I'll cover in the coming lessons, but this is called tipping, where I tip the stick up. The butt is facing the ceiling of the stick, whether it's this one or traditional or straight on matched kind of look, and they go straight up, and I get comfortable playing into the drum with just the tip. I get that sound. It's a little squeaky on the pad, but it doesn't sound bad on the drum because it's not rubber. And that's a towel, so I can take the towel off and play the tom and let you hear that. It has a beautiful sound, and really, if you're playing tom-toms, the edge, right off the edge is the sound, man. You know, people that play in the middle, I just don't get it. Practice my tom-tom more than I practice my snare drum because it just sounds so good when you know where to play it. So that's kind of the idea of today's discourse, is simply to look at the drum as a clock face. 12, 6 here, and obviously fill in 9, 3 here, and then the rest of the numbers. Same with the high tom, same numbers, and then a 45-degree angle on your low tom. And you know, you're going to be able to carry through with a lot of things you couldn't do before. Left hand lead around the drum, starting with snare, high, you know, snare, low, high, high, because you're going to have the shaft, you're going to have the tipping going for yourself, you got the numbers, and after a while it's going to just be secondary where you're landing. You won't even have to look, you'll know what you're doing. And left hand lead, right hand lead actually come out just beautiful the same way every time. So, yeah, take a look at that, try that. Set your pads up, put some numbers on them with some markers, and start working on target shooting. See you next time.